What happens when love, fame, and jealousy collide in the same car crash? You get Chriseanrock versus Hood Trophy Bino, the breakup that just broke the internet. The same couple that made chaos look cute just turned heartbreak into a full-blown Netflix-level scandal. And honey, this one's so messy it makes the Kardashians look like a Bible study group. Chrisean didn't just break up, she went nuclear. She hit go live like a red button and started dropping truth bombs that made fans clutch their pearls, delete their DMs, and thank God for screen recording. She called out lies, love triangles, and betrayal so wild even Zeus Network executives were probably taking notes for their next spin-off. Bino, meanwhile, is somewhere wishing Exposé season came with a warning label, screenshots, receipts, deleted posts that mysteriously reappear. The kind of digital disaster you can't PR your way out of. So buckle up, because what you're about to hear isn't just another celebrity breakup, it's a cinematic meltdown, a reality TV fever dream, and a reminder that when Chrisean says she's done, somebody's career usually follows. Welcome to Scandal Spark, where love stories end with lawsuits and the tea is always scorching. They say love can build empires, but when it comes to chriseanrock and Hood Trophy Bino, it feels like it built a skyscraper just to blow it up for views. Because let's be honest, when has Chrisean ever done quiet? This is the same woman who fought tooth and nail for Blueface, threw chairs on set, and turned emotional chaos into a national pastime. So when she finally found peace, or what looked like it, with Bino, the internet thought maybe, just maybe, our girl had retired from public heartbreak. Oh, how wrong we were. It started like every modern-day fairy tale, matching fits, club appearances, goofy TikToks, and captions like "My peace, my twin." But peace? That word didn't even last a month before it got thrown out the window like a wig at a reunion show. Because behind those smiles were arguments that could melt ring lights. Sources close to the couple whispered that Bino wasn't the chill, grounded dude people thought he was. He had options, and he knew it. And when you're dating a woman who's allergic to disrespect, that's basically like juggling dynamite with a lighter in your pocket. The tension started brewing when Chrisean noticed something strange. Bino's phone, suddenly face down. You know the rule. When the phone flips, the truth slips. And in the world of social media detectives, that's all it takes for a full-blown investigation. Fans noticed her post changing tone, less "my man," more "God. Remove what's not for me." That's influencer code for somebody's getting exposed real soon. Then came the night that broke the internet. Chrisean went live. The hair was undone, the lashes were missing, the energy, nuclear. Her tone screamed, "I've had it," and the words poured out like lava. Y'all think Bino perfect? Y'all don't even know what I just found in his phone. The chat exploded. 50,000 viewers in minutes, screens recording faster than court reporters. She didn't name names, but she didn't have to. Every fan knew what she was saying without her saying it. She called him fake, disloyal, and said he was just another Blueface with better manners. That line alone sent shockwaves through the culture. Because let's face it, comparing your current man to your toxic ex is basically the nuclear button of shade. The memes started instantly. One viral tweet read, "Chrisean said she wanted peace but picked another piece of chaos." Another said, "At this point, her type is emotional demolition men." And while the internet laughed, Bino stayed silent. No clapback, no post, no subtweet. Just stillness. Which, in this world, only made him look guiltier. Then, boom, screenshots surfaced. Photos of Bino supposedly texting another woman, rumors that he linked with his baby mama for closure, and voice notes that sounded just a little too familiar. One clip even had Chrisean in the background screaming, "You think I'm stupid?" It was raw, unfiltered, and it hit harder than any reality show reunion. Suddenly, fans weren't asking if they broke up. They were asking who broke who first. The plot thickened when a close friend of Bino's tried to clear his name on Instagram Live. But instead of helping, he accidentally confirmed too much. He said, "Man, he told me she was trippin' cause he went to drop something off for his kid's mom. Ain't even that deep." Oh, but in Chrisean's world, it's always that deep. Within minutes, she reposted the clip with the caption, "Oh, so we lying now? Cool. Watch me tell the real story." That's when the floodgates opened. She uploaded a series of cryptic stories. Voice notes, blurry screenshots, even a video of her crying on the floor with a caption that read, "He said I was the problem, but I was the one who believed in him." The internet collectively gasped. Blueface's mom, Carlissa, of course, couldn't resist. She commented under a blog post saying, I told y'all she only liked chaos. Because apparently, in the world of rock, even the ex's mom stays tuned in like a Netflix subscriber. Meanwhile, Bino tried the classic celebrity move, pretending nothing's happening. He went out, posted a clip in the studio, and captioned it, "Can't stop greatness." But the comments section wasn't having it. One user wrote, "You mean can't stop cheating?" Another said, "Studio must be for your next apology track." Within hours, he turned the comments off. Because when the internet smells blood, it doesn't scroll. It feasts. And just when people thought Chrisean might calm down, she did what she always does. Doubled down. She went live again, this time calmer, almost eerie. She looked straight at the camera and said, "You can't build a real man from potential. Bino looked like peace, but he was just a dressed-up lesson." That line alone went viral on TikTok with sad R&B songs behind it. Everyone started making edits like it was a breakup anthem. You couldn't open your feed without seeing Bino looked like peace, but he was just a dressed-up lesson. It hit like a breakup Bible verse. But here's where it gets even wilder. Because apparently, there's more to the story. Word on the street is that Chrisean found out through mutual friends that Bino had been linking up with someone from his team. Not a random fan, not a side fling, but someone who helped with his shows. That's like betrayal on a business class level. She allegedly confronted the woman, and things got heated fast. We're talking screaming in parking lots, phones flying, security stepping in. One witness told a gossip page, "I ain't never seen Chrisean that calm before she snapped." Which, if you know her history, means someone almost got baptized in chaos. And of course, the internet turned detective mode all the way up. They started cross-referencing outfits, analyzing timestamps, even slowing down clips to spot who Bino was with. One fan found a reflection in a mirror from his live and claimed it was the same woman rumored to be the cause. Another said, Chrisean caught him in 4K, 1080p, and surround sound. It became a digital manhunt with memes, theories, and full-on PowerPoint presentations. But the most chilling part? Chrisean deleted every photo with Bino. That's not a small thing. That's the influencer version of a funeral. When the grid goes blank, the love is dead. Fans flooded her comments with "Stay strong, queen," and "He fumbled a diamond." Some even started trending "Your justice for Chrisean." But others weren't convinced. Some said she plays the victim too well. They argued she loves the drama, that maybe this breakup was just another chapter in her chaos trilogy. Still, deep down, you could tell this one cut different. This wasn't about clout, this was about betrayal. Because for once, Chrisean looked tired. Not mad, not loud, just done. And that silence hit harder than any rant ever could. Meanwhile, Bino's stream started skyrocketing. Because in the age of controversy, heartbreak sells faster than albums. His song, No Loyalty, suddenly hit trending, which fans found ironic enough to roast him for. One commenter wrote, "Bro made the soundtrack to his own downfall." But what no one expected was what came next. A leak. Out of nowhere, a short audio clip hit Twitter, allegedly of Bino arguing with Chrisean saying, "You always trying to make everything public." She clapped back in the recording, "Because you keep making me look stupid in private." That one sentence became the quote of the week. You could feel the pain, the frustration, the exhaustion of a woman who's been through too many public heartbreaks. And as fans replayed it, the narrative started shifting. Maybe she wasn't the villain this time. Maybe she was just finally done being the clown in someone else's circus. By the end of that week, what started as relationship gossip turned into a social media wildfire. Blogs from Hollywood Unlocked to The Shade Room couldn't post fast enough. YouTubers started analyzing her every move, saying things like, "Y'all, this isn't just a breakup, this is a rebrand in real time." And honestly, they might be right. Because every time Chrisean hits rock bottom, she somehow turns it into a viral moment that feeds her fame even more. And now, with her calling out Bino by name, deleting him from her life, and reclaiming her spotlight, one thing's for sure, this isn't just heartbreak, it's transformation with a side of vengeance. The internet's eating it up, and we're all just watching from the front row like it's the season finale of Love and Hip Hop Unfiltered. Season finale of Love and Hip Hop Unfiltered. Just when everyone thought the storm had passed, Chrisean decided calm wasn't part of her vocabulary. The breakup wasn't enough. Now came the exposé. Because in true rock fashion, silence isn't healing time, it's loading time. And when she finally came back online, she didn't post a paragraph. She dropped a bomb. The first post? A clip of Bino sleeping captioned, "I should have left when he lied the first time." That's all it took. Twitter exploded faster than popcorn oil. Theories, threads, think pieces. Everyone became a relationship analyst overnight. Within hours, Chrisean's name was trending above the presidential debates. Even celebrities couldn't resist chiming in. Tamar Braxton commented, "Girl, I've been there. Leave him with the lies." Summer Walker posted a vague tweet saying, "Some men don't deserve soft women," and fans instantly assumed it was. Shade for Bino, you couldn't scroll 2 inches without seeing another remix of Bino Looked Like Peace. But he was just a dressed-up lesson. Meanwhile, Bino's camp tried damage control. His PR team pushed out a post saying, "Bino wishes peace for everyone involved." But fans saw right through it. One person commented, "Bro wrote that while standing outside her house." Another said, "He wishes peace after World War III." Every move he made just fueled the fire more. Because when the internet turns on you, even breathing looks suspicious. But Chrisean wasn't done. Oh no, she went full detective. She hinted that there were messages from girls who knew exactly who I was, and the internet lost it. Everyone started hunting for clues, scrolling through old comments, analyzing emoji usage like it was the Da Vinci Code. People started exposing alleged DMs from Bino to random fans, saying things like, "You look like my type," followed by the classic, "Don't screenshot this." Spoiler, they did. And then came the screenshots. Real or fake, nobody cared. The chaos was too entertaining. One showed Bino supposedly texting someone, "She trippin' again?" Another had him saying, "I can't deal with the drama." The irony was delicious because the man who rapped about loyalty was now getting ratioed by heartbreak memes. One viral TikTok soundbite said, "Bino said he can't deal with drama, but dated the main character." Bloggers had a field day. DJ Academics did a whole live stream dissecting every post like it was a crime scene. He said, "Y'all, this situation wilder than Blueface's barber bill. I told y'all she's allergic to peace." Shade Room flooded with screenshots. Gossip blogs started uploading grainy paparazzi footage of Chrisean walking into a studio, wearing all black like she was attending the funeral of her last nerve. Fans swore she was about to drop a diss track, and honestly, she might as well have. Then the unthinkable happened. Blueface's name got dragged into it. Because of course, no Chrisean headline is complete without him lurking in the background like a cursed emoji. Out of nowhere, he tweeted, "Told y'all she don't listen. Same movie, different actor." That one sentence sent fans into chaos. Everyone started comparing Bino and Blueface side by side. Same tattoos, same hairstyle, same chaotic storyline. One fan said, "She just upgraded from AMC to Netflix, same plot." Another commented, "She left toxicity, not the franchise." Even Meek Mill jumped in subtly, posting a meme that said, "Sometimes you gotta let the circus burn to find peace." Everyone assumed it was about Chrisean. Even if it wasn't, it was too late. The internet decided it was. Every rapper, influencer, and wannabe therapist had something to say. And through it all, Chrisean just kept posting cryptic messages like, "God removed who I wasn't strong enough to walk away from." Translation, the soft era is over. She's in revenge arc mode. By now, Bino couldn't escape it. Fans flooded his concerts with chants of Chrisean mid-performance. During one live show, he tried to ignore it, but the crowd was ruthless. The moment he sang "No Loyalty," someone yelled, "We know!" The clip hit 1 million views in hours. It wasn't a concert anymore. It was a public trial with auto-tune. That's when things took an even darker turn. A mysterious Instagram page popped up called The Real Receipts, claiming to have exclusive content about the breakup. It started dropping alleged DMs, voice notes, even blurred photos of Bino with another woman. Whether real or edited didn't matter. Perception is reality online. And the reality was simple. Bino's image was in free fall. Sponsors started ghosting him, and blogs were calling this the downfall of the new street lover boy. Meanwhile, Chrisean's stock was rising like crypto in 2021. She was getting brand deals, interviews, podcast invites. Everyone wanted her side of the story. She teased a tell-all interview saying, "Y'all want the truth?" Stay tuned. That teaser alone hit 2 million views in a day. Fans started calling her the female future because somehow every heartbreak made her more famous. It was marketing through misery. And she was winning. Still, not everyone was cheering. Some said she was exploiting pain for attention. Others argued she had every right to expose a liar. TikTok split into 2 camps, Jacker Team Chrisean versus now Team Bino. The debates were brutal. One creator said, "Y'all mad she loud, but y'all only listen when women scream." Another countered, "She don't need therapy, she need better taste." It became a cultural war fought with memes and live comments. And then came the ultimate plot twist. Bino's ex spoke up. Out of nowhere, his baby mama went live saying, "He'd been playing both sides. I told Chrisean to watch her back." Fans nearly fainted. Screenshots flooded timelines like rainwater in a storm drain. She even claimed Bino told her, "I'm only with her because it helps the brand." That line broke the internet in half. People weren't calling him toxic anymore. They were calling him a clout chaser. One blog headline screamed, "Bino's loyalty is as real as his chain." As the dust settled, Chrisean posted one final message that sealed the chapter. A short video of her walking out of a hotel lobby with her baby, looking calm, collected, and captioned, "Closure looks good on me." That single clip became a viral anthem. Influencers started using it in their breakup edits. You could hear women across TikTok saying, "This is the energy I'm bringing into 2025. But here's the irony. While the internet crowned Chrisean as the queen of resilience, behind the scenes, both sides were bleeding followers. Bino's music streams dropped by almost 30%, while Chrisean's Instagram engagement tanked after fans got tired of the drama carousel. Yet the headlines kept spinning, because this isn't about growth or closure anymore. It's about entertainment. The internet doesn't heal, it replays. Then, in one of the most surreal moments of the saga, Bino broke his silence. He went live late at night, hoodie up, dim lights, the classic heartbreak setup. He said, "Y'all believe anything online? She know what it really is." His voice cracked, the comments went ballistic, and before he could explain, the connection dropped. Fans immediately screamed, "He's crying!" And she broke him. Within minutes, someone edited the clip with sad piano music and uploaded it as Bino's emotional downfall. At this point, every new detail felt like an episode drop. Fans even started naming the drama like a series. Rocked, the Chrisean Chronicles. TikTok compilations, YouTube reaction videos, and fake trailers started flooding the algorithm. People were quoting lines like movie dialogue. "He looked like peace, but he was just a dressed-up lesson." You'd think this was a scripted Netflix show, but nope, it's just another week on planet internet. And as the smoke cleared, one thing became painfully clear. This wasn't just another celebrity breakup. It was a masterclass in how public pain becomes viral profit. Chrisean turned heartbreak into influence. Bino turned backlash into streams. And the audience? We turned their chaos into content. Nobody wins, but everyone trends. It's the perfect modern tragedy. Love turned into algorithmic warfare. And deep down, maybe that's the saddest part. Because while fans scream for drama, what's really happening is two broken people trying to prove who's less broken on camera. Yet the show must go on, because once you monetize your emotions, there's no such thing as off the record. So here we are, 2 hearts, 1 million views, and one big messy reminder that in the world of viral fame, love is just another storyline waiting to trend. By the time the smoke started to fade, nobody was talking about Chrisean and Bino, the couple. They were talking about Chrisean and Bino, the cautionary tale. Every gossip page, every Twitter thread, every influencer podcast had their teeth in this one. The breakup had mutated into something much bigger than just romance gone wrong. It became the internet's favorite morality play. Because let's be honest, this wasn't a breakup. This was a public execution dressed up as content. Every emoji, every caption, every silence became part of the storyline. Chrisean didn't just expose Bino. She made a spectacle out of survival. And somehow, people loved her more for it. The energy shifted when she did her first full interview since the fallout. She sat down, calm, no tears, just truth with a side of shade. When the host asked if she'd ever forgive him, Chrisean leaned forward and said, "Forgiveness is for peace. He don't even qualify for silence." The audience gasped like she just dropped the mic on Judgment Day. That clip alone hit 10 million views before she even got up from the chair. It wasn't just a statement, it was an anthem for every person who'd ever been played by potential. Anthem for every person who'd ever been played by potential. Meanwhile, Bino's world was collapsing like a bad Wi-Fi signal. Brand partnerships paused. His new single flopped harder than a wet flip-flop on pavement. Every comment section was filled with clown emojis, and people started calling him the Dollar Tree Blueface. Even his own fans began switching sides, saying things like, "We can't support manipulation." He tried posting motivational quotes like, "Sometimes people paint you as the villain to hide their demons." But the internet's patience for male self-pity was gone. One user clapped back, "Demons? Sir, you invited them to dinner." And yet, through the chaos, Chrisean kept leveling up. She was showing up at events glowing like drama was her moisturizer. She launched a new YouTube series called Healing But Make It Chaotic, and the first episode pulled in 500,000 views in a day. The comments were filled with queen energy and glow-up goals. It was like watching someone rise from heartbreak's ashes with designer sunglasses and a sponsored deal. But even with all the fame, the truth still stung. Because deep down, Chrisean had loved Bino. You could see it in her quieter posts, no shade, no subtext, just a Bible verse about betrayal and a broken heart emoji. The kind of sadness you can't filter out. Fans started speculating that she might actually miss him. One viral TikTok said, "She talks like she's healed, but her captions scream nostalgia." Maybe they were right, because behind all the attitude, there's always that one thought: the what if. On the flip side, Bino tried redemption mode. He posted a freestyle called Lessons Learned, where he rapped about heartbreak, misunderstanding, and fame. But instead of sympathy, he got roasted. One fan wrote, "Bro rapped for forgiveness but forgot rhythm." Another commented, "Should have written apologies instead of bars." It was brutal. But that's the price you pay when your downfall goes public. Still, something strange happened next. The world moved on. New scandals popped up, fresh drama stole the timeline, and slowly, the noise around their breakup faded into the algorithm's black hole. But even in silence, the aftermath lingered. Every time Chrisean posted a picture with her baby, the comments still brought him up. Every time Bino dropped a new track, someone wrote, "Not the guy who lost Chrisean?" The ghost of their relationship became permanent internet wallpaper. But Chrisean, being Chrisean, didn't let that stop her from rewriting her narrative. She started collaborating with other artists, filming behind-the-scenes clips of her music, teasing empowerment tracks that hit harder than heartbreak ballads. One of her new songs, Unfollowed You in Real Life, became an instant hit. Not because of the lyrics, but because everyone knew who it was about. And in a twist straight out of a Lifetime movie, rumors started swirling that Bino wanted her back. Insiders claimed he'd been reaching out privately, saying things like, "Let's talk for the baby," or "We were stronger together." But Chrisean wasn't biting. She was too busy being booked and unbothered. The internet dubbed her the queen of the comeback. And for once, she didn't argue. Then came the night that proved the drama wasn't quite over. Chrisean performed at a packed club in LA, singing the new track live. The crowd was wild, the energy electric, until she spotted a familiar face in the audience. Hood Trophy Bino, front row. No entourage, no cameras, just standing there watching her. She looked straight at him mid-chorus, smirked, and said, "Oh, now you want to hear me?" The DJ cut the music, the crowd screamed, and the moment went instantly viral. Someone captioned the video, "When your ex becomes your biggest fan." After that, the dynamic shifted completely. Bino stopped clapping back. He stopped posting subliminals. He just vanished. Some say he left LA to focus on his music in peace. Others claim he's laying low until the internet forgets. But let's be real. The internet never forgets. Chrisean, on the other hand, turned her heartbreak into her hustle. Every talk show, every interview, every feature used the breakup as the intro. People called it exploitation, she called it empowerment. Because in her mind, she wasn't milking the moment, she was owning it. "If they're gonna talk about me anyway," she said in one interview, "I might as well get paid for it." Savage? Absolutely. Strategic? Even more so. And that's the beauty of ChriseanRock. She's chaos, but she's calculated chaos. She knows exactly how to keep her name trending, even when she's supposedly done. Fans love her not because she's perfect, but because she's public. Every flaw, every tear, every fight, it's all on display. She's not a celebrity you admire from afar. She's a car crash you can't look away from. And somehow, she's driving it with a smile. The ripple effects of this breakup didn't just stay in gossip blogs. It sparked conversations about toxicity, boundaries, and what it means to date in the digital age. People started asking, "Are we addicted to chaos?" Others said, "We don't love love. We love drama about love." Because let's face it, the internet's not built for happily ever after. It's built for public meltdowns, messy rebounds, and emotional receipts. And Chrisean and Bino gave the people everything they came for. Even now, months later, fans still tag them in old clips, asking if they'll ever reconcile. But deep down, everyone knows this story's over. Not with closure, but with evolution. Chrisean didn't just walk away from Bino. She walked into a new chapter, one where the only person she exposes is her old self. And Bino? Well, he's learning the hard way that some women don't come back. They just come up. Their love story ended the way all viral romances do, not in forgiveness, but in followers. Because in the world of fame and feelings, heartbreak is the best PR strategy money can't buy. And no matter how many new couples trend, there'll always be that one quote echoing through every caption, every meme, every timeline. He looked like peace, but he was just a dressed-up lesson. And that, right there, is how legends of love and chaos are born. Not in silence, but in spectacle. And there you have it, the saga that made Hollywood look like a group chat argument with better lighting. ChriseanRock didn't just expose Bino, she set a whole genre of heartbreak on fire and filmed it in 4K for the internet's entertainment. This wasn't love. This was premium-grade chaos, hand-delivered to your timeline with free emotional damage included. So, what did we learn today, class? Don't date someone who calls you my piece in public, but you trippin' in private. Don't ignore red flags just because they look good in selfies. And most importantly, if your man starts posting motivational quotes mid-scandal, he's not healing, he's hiding. Now, before you go gossiping in the comments like you weren't glued to every second of this breakup, do the right thing. Hit that like button harder than Chrisean hits, go live. Drop a comment telling us whose side you're on, Team Expose or Team Excuse. And if you think this story's wild, oh honey, we're just getting warmed up, because around here, scandals don't sleep, they trend. Tomorrow it'll be someone else crying on Instagram Live, deleting photos, and pretending it's self-care. And when it happens, you already know who's gonna have the receipts. So subscribe, turn on those notifications, and join the mess hall we call Scandal Spark, where drama burns brighter, secrets spill louder, and love stories always end in hashtags. Until next time, keep your screenshots ready, your popcorn stocked, and your hearts guarded. Because if Chrisean taught us anything, it's that peace is temporary but viral chaos. That's forever Scandal Spark, where the truth comes with subtitles and the tea's always boiling. Subtitles and the tea's always boiling.